Welcome back to another episode of, or part of, Penumbra Overture. Yeah, in the last episode, we got to this giant metal crusher thing, and we plugged it in, but it's not working.
Yeah, just to say something because it's been a while since I made this promise, but because this is Lettuce Gaming and we are obviously the gaming equivalent to the World Lettuce Organization, we had to eat a head of lettuce, and the person who finished it first got to introduce the video, and John won.
Yeah, that totally happened. I'm really proud of myself.
You're welcome, Melon.
What? What is he? Is he talking smack about me?
No. I don't remember if you remember. I don't know if you remember this, but he did send us a meme picture where it was there is a World Lettuce Organization or something along those lines where it's the leader of.
Did you just see that? He literally just walked past me. Okay, before I just want to.
Anyways,
gonna interrupt you.
I'll finish. The leader of the organization every year is decided by whoever can eat the head of lettuce the quickest. And he wanted us to bring that up. So
I like this. I like how the text wraps around the texture and it's on the back. Yeah, that's nice. So
Would you
it's kind of
believe me if I told you this was an old PC game?
It's not that old. It came out in like 2006, so it's like a decade old. Okay, that didn't work.
That's like a century in internet years.
That's like Oblivion. That game is like 10 years old, and it's like, holy shit, that game is so old. I only played it in like 2011. No, we need the ignition key for the machine to actually use it. So we gotta find this ignition key. But where could it be? Well, I think it's time for us. We gotta go exploring. The tool shed. No, we got the saw at the tool shed, and we used the saw to open a door somewhere.
So, speaking of Oblivion, I want to ask you something. E3 is right around the corner. Do you think we're gonna get anything Elder Scrolls related this year, or do you think there's still?
I don't know. I mean, I bet it's. I heard something about a Skyrim remaster. If that happens, okay. But I already have Skyrim. I probably have some graphic mods for it, so I don't see the point. But hey, you know, Skyrim, that's a good game, and honestly, I want them to.
I didn't know.
Have you played Oblivion? That is a fantastic game, though. I recommend playing it on PC. You can run it on pretty much most machines, but even the console version, it's a good game.
If Skyrim is ported over to the PS4 with a new engine, I will eat that up right away.
Yeah, I'm a pretty big fan of Skyrim. I've never actually been in it. I've just poured so many hours into it. So
is Fallout 4 using the same engine as Skyrim? I think it is, isn't it?
Oblivion, you mean?
No, Fallout 4.
Yeah, it has a very similar engine.
Okay, so yeah, if they're gonna make a Skyrim remaster, it has to have a new engine.
Oh no, we can't get through. We wanted to go into the storage. Oh
no, you want to get into the storage. I'm just looking at the timer and I'm like, 2 minutes and 50 seconds. There's 20 minutes left, and it's just.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I've the video is frozen on me a few times. What time are you at?
At 3:50.
3:50? Holy crap! I'm at 3 minutes. There's speaking. Holy crap! I missed quite a bit.
It's Red. He's basically just going off again, and we need to go through another way to get into the storage. There is a storage space, and there's probably some juicy stuff in there that we need, like an ignition key, for example. But we can't get in there because the door just won't open. So we gotta go.
Kill it! Kill it! Kill it!
Sometimes emojis are like a disobedient pet, uncontrollable, and often rolling in shit. I actually kind of like this character, Red, on the radio transmitter. He's really crazy, but he's also really unsettling because, and also his dialogue kind of hits home for me because I recognize his accent is very Scandinavian. It's very, very Scandinavian.
What you don't know is that this is John from the future in the past.
Yeah, of course.
John, how'd you do that?
Wait, what did you talk about?
It's John from the future who was sent back into the past, who is now helping this.
Dude, you got a theory
Guy.
going there.
I got
are
a
we?
what?
Game theory? That must be the tunnel leading to the storeroom. It's pretty high though. I just said reading instead of leading. I'm a genius. It looks like some kind of excavation,
Oh,
although
wow, this is a nice big hole.
not. Ugh, what is this? What is this fog?
Fog? I don't see no fog yet.
That's probably because you're not at the time I am at. I'm at 5.
The video keeps
42.
The video. What? You're a whole minute again.
Yeah, just.
42?
What are you watching in like 1080p? Man, still
I think I'm on
clutching, so-
HD. Yeah, 1080p. Hang on, let me lower that down to 720.
Just lower that to fucking 360 so it at least buffers. It doesn't buffer.
Ew. No, 480.
Okay,
Nothing
settle for
less.
that. These things are still really weird. Like,
Okay,
you're
so just to make
actually-
sure,
it's
you're
like
at-
you're entering them.
You're at 5. You're at what?
620. Let's go for that.
All right, I'm at 622 now.
So,
oh, Rob, what are you holding? Are you trying to
what?
build a? Are you trying to build it?
This is a very, very tricky part. I didn't remember how to do it, and I'm not sure how you're supposed to do it, like,
Legitimately?
officially, but I had to do a few workarounds. I basically experimented until I could get it working. This is our only bet to get into the storage room. Okay, I managed to nail it. Now I need to grab onto the ladder. Maybe I need to do run jump? Nope.
There's a second
icon
piece
d-
there. Can't you put that there?
No. We
What?
don't have any glue.
All right. Okay. So can you lift up any of the boxes, or can you only push it?
Only push them, but we do have cones. That would look really weird, like balancing on cones. That didn't work.
It's
Gotta
like
redo
balancing
that.
over. Oh, it's like balancing on buckets in Skyrim.
What?
You can balance on basically anything.
Is it funny that the first video I ever saw on Skyrim was the achievement hunter, like, cabbage bowling stuff? Like, where they would, like, throw cabbages at buildings and ricochet them off into buckets?
What?
Yeah, it
That
was.
sounds
It's
awesome.
actually a real thing. It's actually really cool. I actually tried it. You have to use, like, telekinesis and stuff. I always
Okay.
play as a mage in Elder Scrolls.
I'm always an orc.
Of course.
I love my one-handed shield type gameplay.
Okay, so this part can actually be pretty tricky.
Oh shit! What the hell?
Are you at Are you at 8?
809, 810, 811.
Okay, I got no choice but to move on. So first things first, move this boulder and block the passage. Thank me later, okay?
That's if you even bother to play the game. Where are we? What the? Oh, okay. John, stop scaring me.
It's paraffin in my eyes. So, I
Oh
fucked
crap!
up
What
here.
the hell is this?
I fucked up. I was like, okay, I'm gonna light that on fire. So the spiders, yeah, there are spiders. Here they are.
They're not that big, are they?
Nope, but they can kill you pretty fast. Oh, hello, nest.
What the hell?
I'm like, what do I do? And then I run back.
Uh oh. Death is what?
And I get butt fucked by the spiders.
Whatever made this tunnel homemade clearly unstable. Okay, I was asking like, what the fuck was the was all that shaking? Christ.
Well, yeah, maybe it would be like some
Break
big
them.
fucking monster.
Break them. Can you break them?
What do you mean?
Can you break the eggs and kill them prematurely?
I don't
Abort the
know. I
spider
haven't tried.
babies.
So a trick is to while crouching, you want to
No, what the
continuously jump.
fuck? Did you just blow yourself up? Nope, I can't deal with spiders no more. Where's the gasoline?
So you want to close that passage and continue here. So now I actually figured out what to do. So I move forward here. I almost used my my radio transmitter to light it on fire. Here, pull the boulder, block the passage, and then go over here. And here it's like a maze, like almost a borderline maze. You're supposed. I think you're supposed to push something down there, but I didn't even bother. I'm just jumping over that. Now here, this
looks like
part
acid.
is pretty much impossible unless you're jumping down continuously. Like
Wait,
I'm not even
really?
kidding. I've tried this like before, and it didn't work.
It looks like you keep trying to jump out of the world.
Yeah, I'm like trying to glitch. And here, just bash
Oh,
the
this
wall.
fog
Continue,
effect.
and then continue bashing the walls.
Oh my god, this looks terrible.
I know, but it's got a kind of charm to it that I like.
Yeah, we could go with that. You know, I forgot. What was our first weapon again? It was the pick first. Before the pickaxe was what?
It was a hammer. It's actually it has a better firing rate, but it doesn't hit hard.
Right.
Firing rate. That's probably the wrong word to use. There should be some insect repellent in the red and white cross box in that room, just in case the spiders find your flesh delicious.
Oh, yeah, thank you. That's not completely terrifying.
So Red wanted us to go through there because it wasn't necessary because it was a punishment. Yeah, there might have been another way in. I don't know. Like in the game, there is no other way in, from what I know. That is the only way in. I mean, even then, even if there is exploration, this game is very linear in how you progress.
What the fuck is this guy's problem? Now,
A lot of
I
stuff.
hope that we
You're
can be
gonna
good
see
friends.
later near
You
the end of
almost
the.
killed me, you bastard.
You're gonna see near the end of the game, he is kind of insane because he's been here for quite some time.
Oh, is that the
Probably tell.
3,000 year guy? Why am I reminded of a machine for pigs?
Because I think, well, remember, Machine for Pigs, while it wasn't made by the original developers, it was, well, based on the same source. So
Yeah, but for
they
some
had
reason,
to make it.
I'm just thinking the concept of talking with somebody continuously through like outside means, and they're crazy and they're not actually your ally and whatnot. It's
Oh, I actually get BioShock vibes from that.
okay. Well, I've never played the first BioShock.
I love BioShock and I love BioShock 2, but I can't stand BioShock Infinite.
Oh, I love BioShock Infinite. That's the only one I've played.
I don't like it. I think it's garbage.
Yeah,
Like
well,
the world
you're
is
wrong,
nice,
so-
but it has nothing from the originals that I like.
Yeah, that's pretty fair. I'd say the thing with Infinite is that the first two games were horror based, or they were horror games, and then BioShock Infinite, it's still a fantastic title, but it's not a horror game anymore, unless you were freaked out by that giant fucking metal bird.
Well, well, I was kind of traumatized by birds when I was little. So yeah.
So there was horror elements in there for you.
I don't know why, but I can't lower the game.
What?
I can't lower it through my volume mixer.
You can do it. I believe in you. Everybody, you believe in John, right? Oh, this is the key. Can you get to it? There you go. I just need to find a can of gas station. Blah blah blah. Wait, did you walk by this earlier? Is this the
No,
same
I
room?
couldn't get through the Steam.
Oh.
So
Steam.
we got an
Oh
ignition
no,
key.
Steam's having another sale. Get away from me.
No, so we got the ignition key, right? Now we need the gas can because, you know, we need gas. Oh, not another one of these.
Gas. I'm tempted to make a beans joke here.
XD.
No.
I like
no,
this. I like
that's
this
my
book.
thing. That's my thing. What the fuck?
Inuit mythology. Okay, that's cool. I mean, we are in like
Does
the
this
North
do
Pole.
any of those like matter to anything related else in the story?
Their backstory, and they do add a little bit more to the game, I guess. Like, trust me, this game kind of is very. Yeah, it looks very Yankee. I know.
That was awesome.
No, this game starts off like interesting and it ends pretty interestingly, but like the sequel takes that to a whole new level. It's actually really intriguing, and I'm really looking forward to playing the sequel at some point.
Yeah, during Halloween. If we're still doing this at that time. Hopefully
No,
we are.
we're gonna cancel.
We're gonna get them copyright deadlocks. Hashtag where's the fair use? Hashtag make YouTube great again. Hashtag
Holy
why are there
shit,
so many
that's a lot of
hashtags?
hashtags, dude.
Hashtag stop the hashtagging.
Okay, so this part is very tricky.
Make hashtags great again.
Implying they were good in the first place.
What? Look, I'm pretty sure that's subjective.
I don't like this part. I don't know why. I just can't get through there safely. So what I end up doing here is that I try to like trick jump
Move the
up
box.
to this thing. Like I said, this game is sometimes not very clear with like even the most simplest things to do.
So wait, are you supposed to block the Steam and go back up? Yeah, go to Good Old Games. Forget Steam.
You can get this game on Good Old Games, I think, or probably
I
even
got
cheaper.
Terraria on GOG.
GOG.
Yeah, GOG. Good Old Games. GOG. And you know
That
what?
is-
No, you know what? Not even kidding here. You spend $1 less than you would have on Steam. I think it's like $9.99 on Good Old Games, and you get the game, some other like skin or whatever bullshit, but you also get the soundtrack complimentary.
Oh wow, that's actually kind of a steal.
I know. You have to pay like about close to $25 just to get all that on Steam.
Check it out, I guess.
The only issue with buying Terraria on Good Old Games is that everyone else has bought it on Steam, so it's hard to connect.
Well, I'd imagine that. So, anyways, we got the ignition key and we got the can of gasoline. Now we just have to return.
Blow shit up. Blow shit up.
No, not blow shit up. We're gonna crush shit up.
Oh, that sounds disgusting.
It's like putting shit
That sounds
in a meat
horrible.
grinder. It really does.
In the backwaters land of, I don't know, insert backwater country here, they ground shit up and they think it's holy. Probably.
You know what happened today?
What's up?
One of my neighbors had their, I can't drive, but I don't live alone, so somebody else drove me because I was out in the forest walking the dog, or whatever, near where I live. Maybe like a kilometer away from where I live, probably. Probably even more than that, actually. So anyways, I was out walking, and then I got in the car and I wanted to go home, so we went home. And I shit you not, the fucking neighbor had taken our spot. The car parking spot.
What?
Yep, and we had no clue who that spot belonged to.
So take their spot, fuckers.
Well, it's not that easy.
It isn't?
No, it's just gonna start confusion. It's just, I think my mom actually figured out who it actually was, and probably went to their house and just told them they're on our spot. They probably didn't realize.
Get your fucking car out of my spot.
Because both the spots are next to each other in terms of numbers.
Oh, okay, I see.
So
yeah, you're
it was
talking about
probably
an
very
apartment
easy to mess it up.
complex then.
Wait, what did you say?
You're talking about like an apartment complex then, aren't you?
Sort of.
Okay, yeah, my uncle has the same thing up in Sudbury. He's got the numbers. And
Sudbury?
yeah, Sudbury, the home of the giant nickel.
Okay, I have no clue how to lower.
And I've
the
blown
sound
shit
of
up
this
there.
bitch. So I decided to just run past. I don't have... Getting to this place is actually really hard because of those two dogs. I just ran past them.
I wonder if he even noticed you.
The
Or
first
it.
one probably didn't. The second one did.
Gender neutral pronouns. Saving.
From out of the door rises something vast, something terrible. It strikes Mac. knocking him down, and those standing by him wither into the darkness. Screaming begins. Still, Father looks on. Is he something? I
What
suppose
the
I can trust these things a bit more. I'm not dead yet. That is a very light way of looking at something. So anyways, that was
I'm not dead
part
yet, so
4 of Penumbra Overture. In the next part, we are going to see what we can do with that big machine. Take care.
bye.